Hey guys, welcome back to the KCC. This is Kenny's Chelsea channel, and today we're going to be going over the match preview for Chelsea's FA Cup third round fixture against League Two side Morecambe this Saturday. Alright guys, this video might be a little shorter than usual because the opposition we're coming up against this Saturday is Morecambe, who is in League 2, which is the fourth division of English football. And doesn't look like they're coming up to the third division anytime soon because they're sitting 23rd in League 2 right now, which is the second to last spot in the division. So with that being said, it looks like this should be quite the walk in the park for the Blues this Saturday. So we'll be getting into score predictions and my predicted lineup for this match. Before we get into that, though, really quickly, I just want to say if you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, hit a like on this video, and leave a comment down below. All right, back to the video. All right, guys, so we're going to jump straight into my predicted lineup for this match. I do expect to see some heavy rotation, obviously, from our last Premier League match. And it's going to be a little difficult, though, because I don't think it's going to be as simple as slapping together the B team that we would normally see in the Conference League. Because now that the January transfer window is open, it's going to be a little tough because we have a lot of fringe players that look like they're on their way out. So you don't want to be playing players that are potentially have a move sitting on the table because if, God forbid, they pick up a little knock or an injury during this match, that can really screw up our plans for the short and long term. So we have to be very careful with that and keep that in consideration for this lineup that I'm about to show you guys. So, starting at goalkeeper, we have Philip Jorgensen. I think we're not going to see the likes of Robert Sanchez in this match. Philip Jorgensen is our backup goalkeeper so far this season. So, no surprise there. I definitely don't think he's going to throw in someone like Bettinelli or Bergstrom. I think Jorgensen needs those extra minutes. So, we're going to definitely see him in this match. Now, starting at right back, this might be a little surprising, but I do think we might see Reece James play at least the first half. For one, it's going to be very low level opposition, so I don't think he's going to have to be doing too much running and whatnot. But I do think it's either going to be Reece James starts and at least plays the first 45, or maybe we see Malo Gusto start in the right back position, and then Reece James comes on at maybe the 60th minute or so, and that way he can finally get back on grass and start working his way back into full match fitness. Starting next to him at right center back, we are short on left-footed center back options, so I'm going with that center back partnership of Josh Achiampong and Tosin. I do feel like that's a good mixture, a good combination between experience and youth. Of course, Josh Achiampong playing his first full, minutes with the senior team this season. He looked very solid in our last match, and I do think he deserves to get as many minutes as humanly possible right now at this rate. So in these FA Cup rounds, especially against lower opposition like this one, I do hope that we can see Josh Achiampong playing a full 90. And then next to him, even though he is not left-footed, but with Badiashile still out, and I don't think we want to put Levi Kobel in because we do have another match in just a couple days afterwards against Bournemouth in the Premier League, which is going to be a very tough match, even though Bournemouth are facing some pretty bad injury woes at the moment. I do think we'll see Tosin play maybe in that left center back position. Once again, I don't think the defenders are going to have too much work cut out for them in this match. And then, even though we have been seeing some transfer speculation circulating around the name of Renato Vega, I do hope to see him in that left back position because I just don't want to see him leave. I think it was an excellent signing to bring him in. Of course, he's not fully ready to be a first team player for Chelsea right now, but he is that exact mold of a Swiss Army knife type of player that Enzo Maresca wants and needs at this club. So I think he can really use Renato Vega as the season continues in these cup matches in the Conference League. So hopefully we can keep him around for the foreseeable future, and hopefully he will be starting this Saturday because if not, we really don't have too many options out there. I wouldn't want to see Cucurella playing this Saturday and then having to play again just a couple days later in the Premier League. Now in the midfield, same thing. We're going to see a couple interesting changes here. I'm going to put in the young boy Sam Saki in the midfield in the place of where we would normally see Cesare Casadei in the Conference League. The reason for that is because I have been very impressed with Raksaki in the few opportunities he has been given in the Conference League, so I would like to see a little bit more of him. I don't think he's ready yet for Premier League minutes or anything like that, but against League 2 opposition, I think Raksaki can put an amazing shift in and kind of show us what he can do. As far as Cesare Casadei, the reason why I'm not putting him into the starting lineup against Morecambe this Saturday is because he has extremely heavy links to moving back to Italy on possibly a permanent transfer. So it doesn't really make much sense to put him in a game like this. Now, in his midfield partner, I was kind of tossing this up, similar to the Reece James situation. I don't know if Enzo Maresca is going to risk throwing in Reece James and Romeo Lavia into this match. I don't know how ready they are, but from what I've seen, it seems like they've been right there, almost there, ready to go in the last couple weeks. So, with that being said, since we're going to be playing such an easy, of course, all respect to Markham, but for what should be a very easy opposition for us, I think letting them get back out there on the field and kind of build up their match fitness would be a very intelligent thing to do. Because aside from Romeo Lavia, I don't know who else could play in that position. Maybe Enzo, but same thing. Enzo and Caicedo have been picking up so many minutes lately, and we're very skim on midfield options right now. So I think someone like Romeo Lavia would be a good choice at midfield partner with Raksaki. Now, looking at the front line, this is definitely going to be probably our strongest point. It's going to be our attack. Now, normally we'd see Nkunku up there either playing in the 10 position behind Gu or starting in the number 9 with our B team rotation. But once again, Nkunku is having a lot of transfer news circulating around his name. I don't think there's really anything extremely concrete as to where he will go, but it seems like him and his agents have made up their mind that they are looking to leave this January window. So I don't expect to see him play probably the entire month until his situation is resolved. And I think we'll be okay without him in the meantime. So with that, I have Joao Felix starting in the 10 position. I think he's going to absolutely cook in this match. He should be aiming to easily get at least a hat trick in this match. And that might sound crazy, but I think he has tremendous quality, and he should definitely have enough quality to be able to put 3 past Morecambe. Starting at right wing, there's a couple different options we could have gone with here, but I would say Noni Madueke just because he has not been playing too many minutes lately in the Premier League. So it would be nice to give Noni Madueke a run out, build his confidence a bit, get his confidence back to where it was in the beginning of the season. So I really do expect to see Noni go out there and just put those defenders on ice skates out there on Saturday. And over on the left wing, I do expect to see Tyreek George, who has been getting a lot of minutes in the Conference League, especially with Misha Mudrik out suspended in the meantime. So Tyreek George, this will be a good display for him to maybe hopefully get his first goal for Chelsea Football Club for the senior squad. I do think that is a possibility. He's been getting pretty close in those Conference League matches, and then in this match, we'll see what he can do. Hopefully, he can put a good performance in to kind of show us what he's capable of and to see if he can kind of make a claim for being that backup at left wing for Jadon Sancho. Personally, I don't think he's there yet, but let's see if he puts a good performance in and he impresses the coach and the fans. There is that possibility. And then, of course, that striker, none other than Mark Gu. We don't really have any other options right now. I don't expect to see Nicholas Jackson even on the bench in this match. There is a possibility he might be at least on the bench, but I don't think we're going to see him. I see Mark Gu getting the full 90 minutes in this match. So that's my predicted lineup. Now, for the score prediction, this, you can just throw a number out there for this match. I would say minimum 5-0. And am I sounding a little too cocky? Maybe, but guys, this is Chelsea Football Club. We're sitting in 4th place in a Champions League spot in the Premier League, the creme de la creme, and we're coming up against second to last place Morecambe in League 2, the 4th division of English football. They're close to getting relegated down to the National League, which isn't even, I don't even think it's even considered a professional league anymore at that point. So this should really be as easy as it gets, guys. This should be our first win in 2025. Get us back on a good rhythm, get back to winning ways, and get us back towards our title charge. Just kidding. All right, but at least get the confidence up, get the spirits up in the squad, and hopefully we can start challenging once again to fight for those top four spots in the Premier League, because the games, they're coming thick and fast, and we have to stay ready. And we have Bournemouth coming up just a couple days after this match. So the boys have to be fresh, they have to be ready, they have to be prepared. So I'm looking to see a very interesting match. Hopefully, we can see appearances from the likes of Reece James and Romeo Lavia coming back into the side, and everything go well. Hopefully, none of the boys pick up any knocks or any injuries, and this will be just business as usual. So, thank you for watching, guys. I will say before I let you guys go, if you guys are still watching this video, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and leave a comment down below. Alright, guys, till the next one. Peace.